this time from the third wave of Marvel Legends figures, we're taking a look at the second of the running change figures in the line, and that is the so-called X-Mutants, they name them, but it's either Mystique or Dani Moonstar. Now, I would have taken either. I bought these through online store, and so I really didn't know what I was going to get. But, you know, would have been happy with either. Obviously, I got Mystique. They use exactly the same body. It's the, it's been used many times before for females. The body is the Black Widow, Mariah Hill, and the Madam Mask, Madam Hydra body. And, you know, same articulation. This torso piece is from the Black Widow. You can tell because of the neck piece there. I'm talking about the Black Widow from the 2-pack with the Winter Soldier. And the face sculpt is a reuse of the face from the Madam Mask, Madam Hydra switch out from the previous wave. Yeah, that was wave 2. And it's alright. More on that later. First, we'll take a look at the back of the package here, and you can see it's Mystique and Moonstar, and in the back is the Golden Gate Bridge because the X-Men are located at that time in San Francisco, and so that's pretty neat packaging art there. Now, like I said, the sculpt here is basically the same as Madam Mask and Madam Hydra, with the chest piece here being reused from the Black Widow figure from the 2-pack. Paint-wise, it's pretty neat. I only have one problem, and that's mainly the painted or tampoed on skull at the at her forehead. They didn't even bother to sculpt that out this time because of the reuse, so they just painted it on, and that's unfortunate. Now, accessories, she does come with a lot of weapons, lots of them reused. You see the gun here is the same gun that comes with Madam Mask and Madam Hydra, just molded in a gray color now, and it does fit into her holster there pretty well. And the other weapons are actually used in this wave. And you see the again in gray instead of black this time, is a little machine pistol, submachine gun. You get in a black assault rifle, much like the Punisher weapon, and again, like the Punisher, you get this rifle with scope and sort of baffle on the front there, and this time it's gray instead of white. So you do get a nice assortment of weapons there. Now, for articulation, it's the same as Madam Mask and Hydra. The head does turn, but the hair is kind of limiting in poses. It will bend and flex out of the way, but not too much. Shoulders do go all the way around, out to the side, bend and rotate at the arm. Hands bend and rotate. Upper torso articulation, left and right, forward and back, not really side to side. Legs do have the weird, wonky joints where you have to manipulate both the joint in here and the upper thigh joint in order to get her legs to move into a forward position. I really don't like it, but it's there. Double knee joints and the ankles flex forward and back as well as rotate. So, not a lot new with this figure, but it is kind of neat to have her appearance this way rather than her sort of old 70s and 80s appearance. So this is really modeled after her appearance in one of the more forgotten titles, I think, of the Marvel Universe. And that was the 24-issue miniseries. Most of it written by Brian K. Vaughan. I believe someone else did take over towards the end. But it's wonderful. It stars her as sort of this secret agent, spy for Xavier, and of course she's got a bunch of double-cross and triple-cross deals going on during her assignments, if you will. And I won't go too much else into depth with her, because I already did a review on Mystique and have a lot of her history in that review. So I'll just go on to say that since then, I believe that she was killed and just recently returned to life. Now, I don't know if they explained how, but I do remember that she was killed by Wolverine because somehow she was involved in him going to hell. Yeah, Wolverine went to hell at some point, and obviously, I don't know if he died, but if he just went there. But if he died, he obviously got better. And her corpse was sold after being killed by Wolverine. Her corpse was sold to these mysterious ninja, which turned out indeed to be the Hand. So the Hand, having resurrected Elektra, resurrect her. But she does have a little bit more power now, because she's now able to actually change her scent, and not only her appearance. I believe she poses as Sabretooth to assist the Hellfire Club in destroying the Jean Grey school. That's the school in Westchester that is run by Wolverine now. And that's about it. And of course she was portrayed in the movies by Rebecca Romijn, and in the most recent X-Men First Class by Jennifer Lawrence, and Rebecca Romijn making a little bit of a cameo. And I guess that'll be it for Mystique. So stay tuned. I don't know if we'll be getting more Marvel Legends before the end of this year, but hopefully in early 2013 we'll have another wave to go through. And Until then, I'll see ya.